Well, guys, I did a thing today. What is going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. So as you've seen there, I did do something here. I went up and I picked up WWE 2K18 for Nintendo Switch. Now, I did not pay full price for this. I wouldn't pay full price for this. I actually got a really good deal on this at Walmart, under 10 bucks. So I was like, you know what, I've seen the video, so before you leave me a comment saying that, well, this game's horrible, yes, I know that it's got its flaws, but I wanted to give it a try here because it's for the Switch. I love wrestling. It's one thing I can talk about all day long other than gaming is wrestling. So I wanted to give it a try here to see how bad it was. Plus I wanted to see if they did any kind of updating to it as well too, to make it playable with the patches and such as well. So wanted to give it a try here, so went ahead and decided to do that here. And I'm going to say right now that if you're playing one-on-one, the game is not horrible. But anything past that, it's almost pretty much unplayable to an extent here. So, but before I get into all that here, I've been a wrestling fan my whole entire life. I've played so many different wrestling games as well too. And there's games like No Mercy here for Nintendo 64. As well as NWO versus WCW versus NWO Revenge here as well too. That are great games that run fantastic here, as well as another game that I really like. And I'm showing Nintendo console games because Nintendo can do it. A game like Day of Reckoning 2, which is an arcade style wrestling game, but is freaking awesome. Runs fantastic. It's got some frame rate issues here and there, but it runs great. But the fact that a game like this here for the PSP runs a million times better than what 2K18 on the Switch runs is just embarrassing and ridiculous and is just uncalled for. So really quick, I just want to show you guys some footage here. So like I mentioned, I did get this game for a very good price here. Now, I've been having fun playing it in handheld mode because I think that's where it runs best. On the TV, on a 55-inch TV, it looks like awful. There's so many frame rate drops and dips and such as well too. There's some parts of the game where it actually looks pretty clean, but for the most part it looks very tacky and such. But in handheld mode, in a one-on-one match or even a tag team match isn't so bad, especially in a smaller arena like the NXT arenas or the WWE Saturday Night arenas and such. It's not horrible. It's when you jump into like the WrestleMania arenas and such as well too, it gets really bad. Now, as far as the entrances go, when the wrestlers actually come out and do their entrance, it's not horrible until pyro or as soon as the graphic with their name comes across, it just slows down like horrific. Like it's horrific how it looks. It slows down and it just looks like it's just going like super slow motion. But once it actually gets to the ring and such, it kind of speeds up a little bit. There is some pauses here and there when the next wrestler comes out, for their entrance. There's some there's some drops and such. There's some freezing as well too. And again, though, it's to be expected. Now, like I mentioned, handheld mode, I really enjoyed it. I had some fun playing it last night for a little bit here. But on TV, on the dock mode, it just didn't look very good here. Now, I did try, a triple threat match as well as a fatal 4-way, and it just looked like it's unplayable. The game just freezes. It goes so slow. The frame rate drops so bad. It's absolutely ridiculous how it is here. And I even went ahead and I jumped into a Royal Rumble match as well too, because I wanted to give that a try. It wasn't so bad when there was the first 2 participants in there, but when number 3 comes out, it kind of starts to slow up. There's a huge pause, and it's actually like this in the Xbox version as well too. There's a pause when a wrestler comes out as well too, right before they come out. But this one here, it froze for a significant amount of time as well too. And once I got past like 3 wrestlers in the ring, it just got all out slow, and again it was unplayable. So it just kept dropping and such as well too. And then I actually went ahead and I wanted to try online. I was like, I'm going to try online mode. And speaking of which too, the actual menus run a little slow as well too. So when you're actually guiding through the menus, it does run a little bit slow. Even the community creations, which there's hardly anything in there because nobody's really done anything with this game, it runs absolutely slow. But going into the actual game itself, into an online match, I was able to search for one. I never found a match here. It took me into a little practice mode and such as well too, and I literally could not find a match here, which I can't imagine that it looks good or it actually plays well on online mode as well too. So being all the patches that's out there, guys, there's been several patches that's been made. You know, we've definitely seen some updates as well too. And this game actually released in December of last year. It did not come out originally when the game first launched. Usually it was like what, in November. This game actually came out a couple months later on for the Switch, and I skipped out on picking up 2K18 for my Xbox One and for my PS4 simply because I wanted it on the Switch. Switch is my go-to console. It is my main console as well too, for the most part anyways. And I wanted to, you know, I really wanted to experience, like I said, growing up a fan of Nintendo games, wrestling games anyways, I really wanted to experience a wrestling game on a Nintendo product in Switch more than anything. So I really wanted this to work, and they did not make 2K19 for it, which is an obvious, you know, the reason why they probably did it, because this one just was so bad. I did hear that, you know, WWE was actually upset that this game was so horrible because they got a lot of backlash. But again though, I'm still thinking that WWE really pushed them guys to release this game, and that's why it was released unfinished, because you gotta stop and think, this had to have gone through quality control. It has a freaking WWE official license on there as well too, so they actually put their stamp on this thing here. I was gonna say something else, but put their stamp on this thing as well here. I just want to know how it made it through quality control. The game does require 24 gigabytes of space, so make sure you have that space on your Switch. I'm gonna say this right now, I picked this up, like I said, for under 10 bucks. For me, it was worth it because I play Universe. I created my own universe as well too. I, you know, created my own show. I've been playing one-on-one matches, which I usually play anyways. Every once in a while I'll do a tag team, but I usually do one-on-one matches and such. And doing that in here, it actually ran good. And like I said, for me, I play mostly in handheld mode. So for me to actually be able to sit there and be able to play this, you know, wherever I want to play it at, and just bust out a wrestling game here and there, it's actually not too bad. But if you're looking for this to be your main WWE game, which you're probably not because it is 18, but if you just happen to run across this for the Switch, you can pick it up for, you know, maybe 20 bucks. I think Walmart has it for 20 some dollars, or maybe 30. GameStop had it for like 22 bucks for pre-owned. But again though, found this at Walmart for a great price during this whole Black Friday thing as well too. So that's the main reason why I picked this up. So I really wish Nintendo would have got this right, because I really wanted this to be my main go-to for WWE 2K18 here. So, you know, leave me a comment section below, guys, what you think of it. Have you picked it up here? Are you having fun with it from what you can play? Do you think they're going to do any more updates? Do you think they're even going to come back to this at all? Or you think that the actual 2K is just going to be like, you know, whatever, it is what it is. Mark it down, sell it, get rid of it. Let's not go back and look at it ever again here, because I really wish that they had put some updates out there to make it at least run. Because I can deal with the graphics not being very good, and I can deal with the frame rate dips here and there, but the whole entire slowdown and such, and just being unplayable after a one-on-one match is just uncalled for, and just is not expected from a company like 2K here as well too. So once again, guys, leave me a comment section below. Let me know what you think. This has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying, happy gaming.